How's it going today, guys? Tomcat here, and in this Spin Tires video, we're going to be taking a look at the F150 Zombie Edition. Now, this is a new truck by CCS, and it's pretty badass. I mean, it doesn't really have any add-ons or anything like that, but I'm going to go ahead and drive it over into this kind of sandy area over here so you guys can really see what's going on with this truck, because there's a lot that he put into it. It's based off of a truck, of an actual truck. It's based off of an actual build. And there's some really cool, neat touches here and there. Like, for example, the suspension, just the custom drop bracket for the steering and everything like that, because it is an independent front suspension truck. And then, when you turn the lights on, the light bars actually come on green, and you actually have a green light bar back in the grill, which kind of brings the whole zombie theme into place. But I really, really like what he's done with this truck overall. It's a really good-looking truck. And I think it's actually going to be a really fun truck to drive around, and it just looks good. I mean, a lot of the trucks in Spin Tires, you'll find something that looks either really good, it'll either look really good, but it doesn't perform, or it'll perform really well, but it doesn't really look that good. So we're going to actually test this thing out and see if it can actually back up the way it looks. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, excuse me, that's nothing but a mall crawler, and it kind of is, but when it comes to realistic terms, we don't have to always be realistic here. So, in my mind, I feel like if you've got a game where you could take something like a Zombie Edition F150 and actually take it rock crawling, that's pretty cool. First thing is, the front the approach angle is way too large on the front. Yikes, good God. Screw that approach angle, that sucks. Let's see if we can maybe just climb around the edge a little bit. The only problem is these rocks. The front of the truck just always falls back down into this rock pit that we're trying to get around. And there's no real way to go around the other side, so it kind of becomes a little bit of a, I don't know, it's weird because there's nowhere for you to go, really. Except for like really around the side, which I guess could work. Threw it in high, and it just bogged and died, and it didn't work. To be fair, I'm throwing it at probably one of the hardest obstacles on this map, but that's just because it's right by the garage, and I wanted to try it anyway. Now, in the interest of actually being able to drive the truck, let's take it to some other obstacles just so we can kind of drive it along some trails. What's funny about this truck, or at least what I feel like it might do really well at, is just bombing hills, you know what I mean? Like, just charging up and down hills. And, because really, charging up and down hills is what some of these trucks are actually kind of good for. Not necessarily crawling up obstacles, but really just going pedal to the floor up a hill. Never lift. Well, almost never. I lifted a couple times. It was a little sketchy, but some of the trucks, like I said, some of the trucks are just really fun for this, hill climbing stuff. Oh, God. Can we even make it up? Nope. Just bounces off. Is it bad that I see this truck as something that you would see on a trailer on the way to a show? I don't know. Is that bad? Is that... I mean, in a way, yeah, kind of. But in a way, you could daily this. There are people if you don't believe me, research it, because there are people out there that daily, lifted trucks on, 42s. But, it's definitely not the most common sight, but they're out there. Although I will definitely admit that this is not the map for this truck at all. Not the map for this truck. So, I'll tell you what we're going to do, actually. We're going to switch maps. We're going to switch maps. And I know I rarely ever switch maps in a video, but I'm kind of feeling like it needs to be done, because that truck was not going to work on that map. There's no way that truck was going to work on that map. I have so many freaking mods. It's like... The amount of mods that I have in there is so insane, because I've never cleaned it out, and I've been playing this game for years now, and I've never cleaned out my mods, And I have so many that it's just ridiculous at this point. It's kind of getting to where I'm almost like some sort of Spin Tires mod hoarder at this point. But this map definitely suits it a lot better. We've got actual, like dirt road trails and stuff, things where we can actually just kind of drive the truck and not really have to worry about, you know, a million different obstacles every second. Is that the way the road goes? No. There's a road over there. But, I mean, I guess we could go that way and give it a try. Throw it in low for now. Good flex, though. Really good flex out of the suspension, especially for a truck. And I'm sorry, but that front end just looks damn good. It really does look so good. Especially when you're, you know, you're actually taking the thing off-roading and you're flexing the suspension out and you're using it for what it was meant to be used for. It looks freaking awesome. It looks damn good. Oh, God, yeah, I forgot about that hole. I remember when I was here with the guy that I made a video with recently, his actual, like, you know, his Steam name was, like, Rusty Edge or something. Well, no, not or something. That's what it is or what it was. And a lot of you guys asked me to bring him back, and I will be bringing him back, because, I don't know, a lot of you guys just seem to enjoy his personality in the video, and I enjoy playing with him, so I enjoy playing Spin Tires with him. God, that front end, like, when it's covered with dirt, it actually looks mean when it's covered with dirt like that. That looks good. You just have to approach these obstacles at an angle, because if not, you'll hang up the bumper really bad. Really bad. Not bad. Yeah, not bad. It's actually doing better on trails than I thought it would. Like, a lot of these trucks don't do very well on trails. And this particular one, I would actually be willing to use it in, like, a trailing video, like exploring a trail map. Not necessarily a rock crawling map, but a trail map, I would use it. Crazy thing is that independent front suspension, like you see, they're stretching the living hell out of the A-arms. It's crazy. Did he even... I don't think he animated... No, he did not animate... He didn't even model CV axles. I just realized that. There's no CV axles in there. So even though all four wheels work, technically, in terms of appearance, this is kind of a two-wheel drive truck. There's a mud section on this map that I would love to take this truck on and actually try. Come on! Around the corner. I don't know where the mud section is, though. I feel like it should be... Oh, it's right there. Well, that's perfect. Unlike I did in the other video, I'm actually going to come straight into the mud section, like from where you're supposed to start. We'll try it in high. Wow, it's got a lot of grip. Let's see if it can handle these logs. Ooh, that was gnarly and nasty. We'll just take this way. God, that thing looks badass covered in mud like that. Just throwing mud. God, it looks so good. Like, you really can't even... It's like you look at this truck and you're like, it shouldn't work. It shouldn't work. But it does. And that's the best part, is that it actually does. You can stick in the mud, and not a lot of trucks in Spin Tires will grab traction in the mud in high. This one, though, this one will eat the mud up. It destroys it. Absolutely freaking destroys mud. God, dude. I mean, even the water section, damn! Slowed down a little bit. But again, this is a test of, like, literally just flooring it in high with maximum wheel spin. So just basically a mud traction test. And this is obliterating it. Absolutely obliterating it. I mean, there's one more part to it, and that's a river, but I honestly don't think it'll have trouble with that at all, which it doesn't. I mean, there's a swamp around the corner. This thing probably won't care. Ugh! I'm so glad I turned visual damage off. This thing would be so mangled up right now. It wouldn't, it would just be ugly. I want the swamp to open up a little bit so I can actually kind of floor it. Oh, there's the road. Come on! And 99 damage. It's okay, because we have 4,500 damage points available, so there's, like, really no point in even bothering when it comes to that. What a beast. What an absolute monster, dude. What an absolute monster. I mean, and that looks badass. Like, just like looking at it in the water like that, that is a really damn good looking truck. So, if you guys did enjoy this mod review, don't forget to hit that like button. Tell me in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more. And I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you guys later, and I hope you guys enjoyed.